Hello, my name is Yusuf, South Sinai Dahab, Red Sea. This is my story of how I became a Muslim and how I ended up in paradise. Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in.
I have finally made it to Dahab. It is stunning out here on the Red Sea of Egypt. I've heard a lot about this place over the years and I'm just super excited to finally be here and see what it's all about. And you'd never expect there to be this perfect little hippie town out here in the middle of the Sinai Peninsula in Egypt, but it is true. This place has an incredible, charming vibe. And honestly, when I travel around the world, I try to find the most interesting and inspiring people that I can find. So when my friends told me yesterday about a guy named Yusuf, I immediately contacted him, and you guys are not gonna believe what this guy has to say. He's full of insight, full of knowledge, and I'm just really excited to tell you his story.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings to all of you. May your camels have camels. I spent most of my life overseas. When I was 7 to 14, my parents were missionaries, so I grew up in Guatemala, and then I came back to the States till 78. I left in 79 back to Guatemala. I met a French woman, moved to France, stayed there 21 years, and then later to Holland for 22 years. I left everything in Holland. At 57 years old, I had a life, a beautiful wife, beautiful children in university, a beautiful house, a beautiful job, shoes coming out of my ears. All this that I had, and I gave it up.
Why Dahab?
Dahab just happened like that, really. I was busy promoting diving and technical diving in Sharm, and we have some of the deepest and the best places here. You know that, Blue Hole. So I promoted technical diving and all the dive gear that went with it. I left in 2010 and I came back in 2017, so I was 7 years away.
But now Yusuf has come back to Dahab with a completely different mission in mind.
I've come here to basically speak to the next generation, which is very important to me. And I came with a message from my father. And the message is this. It's called the Law of One. The Law of One is you have two choices in life, either to serve yourself or to serve others. If you serve yourself, you're not going to pass the test of life. If you serve others with love and forgiveness. Now in the days that we're living, and we see that all these love generators are being shut down, families are being separated, churches and mosques and also synagogues are being closed, now is more than ever that the people really need to understand that service to others is the only way that we're going to generate love.
That's so well said. A lot of people have never heard of Dahab. How would you explain it to them? What draws you to it so much?
Let's put it this way. In the Bible, also in the Quran, Egypt has always been a place of safety and learning for God's chosen, okay? We start with Abraham, then we have Joseph, then we have Moses, and then we have Jesus. Now, if you know these characters, not one of these characters was Egyptian, but they benefited from Egypt. Now Moses wandered with the children of Israel in this desert. So this desert is a chosen place of God. This is the cradle where God keeps us very, very safe.
His full-time job is serving rice pudding on the streets of Dahab.
Since I'm a chemist, I used to work in the oil field for 20 years. I know how to mix things very well. Egyptians love rice pudding, but I did it with a bit of a twist. Plus I ice it down since Dahab is the South Sinai. It's very, very warm. Inside the freezer, all the pudding.
Look at that.
Today we have 77 puddings. These things are like cheese. You can turn it upside down.
Wow.
It's not gonna come out. 20 pounds each for, they can have an extra topping of either or, cinnamon and coconuts for free. If they wanna have other toppings like raisins, sugar peanuts, caramel sauce, or honey, that's 5 pounds more. These are unsweetened raisins. Want to try one, Drew?
Yeah.
Come on, man. These are good raisins.
Very good.
But they're not the California. No?
Yeah, that's true.
I grew up on raisins as a kid. I'm legend for my pudding. I mean, I make it better than many, many mothers in this country. I give on first go customers a money back guarantee. I tell them take one bite. If they don't like it, they can give me back the pudding, I'll give them back the money.
How did you think about rice pudding? There's so many things you could sell.
It was something that was basically inspired, yeah? There's a guy here that was selling, come, let's go outside, I'll show you how this whole thing came out. There's a guy here that sells koshery, I don't know if you know.
Yeah, I just had koshery in Cairo, it's amazing.
And he was gonna retire, so I bought his cart. It's over here, it's retired. I fixed it up myself, because I originally trained as a cabinet builder and a carpenter. And then I had it painted by one of our painters here. This is the original baby right here.
It's like an antique item now.
Oh, this is cool.
That's so cool. He rides his bicycle up and down the main roads of Dahab in the blazing hot sun that can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius or 122 Fahrenheit.
And I average roughly about 18 to 25 kilometers every day.
Yeah, good exercise.
Sure is. And then as I'm riding, I say, Rose de Blaven, Rose de Blaven, Rose de Blaven metallic, rice pudding, rice pudding, come and get it, folks, rice pudding. All right.
Do you like his rice pudding? Yusuf's rice pudding has gotten so popular that pretty much everyone knows him in town. You could call him a local celebrity.
Well, it's beautiful because we're all a family and we all love each other and we take care of each other. And we have to be comfortable with each other so that we can be aware of their needs. Everything okay?
Yes,
Alhamdulillah? Can I do anything to help you? No? No? Okay, great.
Yusuf has a spiritual energy like none other, and just speaking with him gives you this feeling that he knows things that many of us don't.
Now, I was aware of everything that's happening now 3.5 to 4 years ago. I knew that at one point people would be frozen in the place that they're at. That was the first lockdown. Lockdown number 2 is coming in October, and then they're going to put everybody in their box and vaccinate them.
As you may have been able to tell by his name, Yusuf converted to Islam, and I was really curious to learn about what inspired him to do so.
I converted to Islam about 14, 15 years ago. See, my parents were missionaries, or evangelical missionaries, so I was raised with the Bible between my teeth. But when I fell in love with Islam, I know the Quran better than many imams because I read it and I studied it very, very deeply.
What was the first moment where you said, I really like this religion?
Well, it was 1/3 of the way through the Quran. I had this feeling that welled up from inside and hit my head. And it was a tingling sensation. And I said, holy crap, I'm a Muslim. Yeah, that was basically the revelation.
And you're praying 5 times a day and you're...
5 times a day, and I fast during Ramadan, sometimes during the week. It does me good.
Amazing. You mind me asking your age?
My age, I'm 60.
60.
I was born in 1960. This is the year 2020. So yeah, 60 and 60.
That was really an awesome experience to meet Yusuf. That's a guy I can talk to for literally days and days and never get bored. I mean, this guy has seen everything and he knows so much and he's just a really cool person just to connect with. And so it's been a really awesome experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been really spontaneous, but you know, these are the ones that always turn out the best, right? When they're not planned. So I'm gonna continue traveling around Egypt, around Sinai. It is just incredible here. I can't even tell you guys. I hope you've been enjoying these stories. They've been a lot of fun to make, and a lot more coming soon. So I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow. If you had one message to say to the world, what would you say to them?
Well, to be the law of one. The law of one is very simple. Service to self is a losing game. You're going to probably have to come back and do it all over again. Service to others and love and forgiveness. This is a lifetime lesson, and it's not easy to do. But in the long run, when you serve somebody, every action has a reaction. So you'll get a positive reaction from your action.
What are some crazy things that you've done in your life?
I had a pretty crazy life, especially working in the oil field. I think in my life, some of the craziest things I've had is I've had guns pulled out on me and people wanting to kill me.
Which country?
Nigeria was a country for sure. Angola also, I had guns pulled on me there.
Like pointed at your head?
No, right at my chest. They said, we're going to kill you. So I grabbed the gun and put it right up against my heart and said, kill me now.
Really?
Yeah. And,
why did they want to kill you?
Usually for money.
Did you pay them?
No, I didn't pay them. I didn't have any money to give them, but they're usually drunk, drunk on drugs, and they set up a barricade across the road. So I used to travel in Angola with an ice chest full of beer and a carton of Marlboro. So usually I'd stop, give them a couple of beers, a couple of packs of Marlboro, and that would be okay.
Is there anything in this world that you don't know?
No, there isn't anything in this world I don't know.
You know everything?
Yeah, I got a download about 2 weeks ago. It's pretty cool. But I had to pass my test. That's what I came here for.
I really look to find inspiring people and people doing cool stuff around the world, and it's not often that I come by someone like you, so thank you for being awesome.
Well, man, listen, tomorrow you get to see the pudding, my operation on my bicycle, how I'm all set up.
I would love to do it.
I'll show you my old cart. I used to use a cart also.
Great. That guy is cool, but kind of out of his mind in a good way. And that was just, I was expecting just to kind of interview him for 2 minutes, and that went on for like I don't know, 30 minutes, and he's got a lot of stuff to say. Oh man, I'm excited to watch this. Let's cut for now. Let's cut for now. I'm dead right now. How did you two meet?
We met in the hotel. Tell her, Catherine.
Tell the story.
Yeah, I've been in the same hotel with Joseph for 8 months, quite a long time.
And you just met from being in the hotel?
Yeah, and then we talked just like 1 month ago.
That's right.
Yeah, 1 month ago.
And he asked you to help him cook, or you asked him?
Oh no, my Korean roommate asked me. Yeah, asked me whether I'm interested in rice pudding cooking. I said yes.
And
Yeah.
so how do you work with him every day? What are you doing?
Well, we started at 9 and then get all things prepared, and then we started cooking. It's not easy job. Yeah, because especially the kitchen is very hot. Like sweating, like in a sauna.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
What it is that she gets better than a day's pay, better than Egyptians a day pay for working 3 hours. She's working from 9 to midnight, means that she can enjoy Dahab the rest of the 21 hours. Where there's people that work and live here that are basically slave to their job, so they can't really enjoy Dahab for what it really
Great.
is.
Sounds like you have a good deal here.
Yeah, because one time my roommate worked at a sandwich shop. It was like 8 to 9 hours and the pay is not good.
Right.
Yeah.
And where do you originally come from?
Me, China,
Which part of China?
Guangzhou.
Amazing. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and ring that little bell so you can get notified on all my upcoming videos as I take you to every single country in the world.